This is a story of a poor woman who washes clothes, a woman who gave everything she had to raise her only son, feeding him, clothing him, giving up her life for him. That same son grows up, becomes rich, marries a mean city wife, and one rainy night, he did something terrible. He threw his own mother out in the rain. And as the water hit her weak body, something happened that will change all their lives forever. Stay with me. This story will surprise you. Mama Rosa was a poor woman living in a small town. Her husband died when their son Ben was just 2 years old. Life became hard, very hard. Mama Rosa washed people's clothes, carried water, cleaned houses, anything just to feed Ben and send him to school. Many nights she went hungry so her son could eat. When he was sick, she walked far to ask for medicine. Ben saw how his mother worked so hard. "Mama, I will make you proud," he always said. And Mama Rosa would smile and say, "Just become a good man, my son. That is enough for me." Ben did very well in school. He got money to study in the big city. The day he left, Mama Rosa gave him her last 500 naira and her small Bible. "Remember where you come from, my son," she said. Years went by. Ben became rich and famous. He bought cars, houses, and opened big businesses. Then he married a beautiful city girl named Sophia. She was proud, rude, and thought she was better than everyone. At first, Mama Rosa was happy when her son brought her to the city, but her happiness did not last long. Sophia hated Mama Rosa. "Why is this old woman always sitting here? Why does she wear old clothes in my house? Why does she pray so loud?" Ben tried to help his mother, but Sophia complained every day. Mama Rosa stayed quiet. She did not want to bring trouble to her son. But everything changed one rainy night. It rained very hard. The sky was dark. Mama Rosa sat quietly in the corner, praying softly. Sophia ran into the room and shouted, "This woman must leave this house today. I cannot take this anymore." When Ben came home, Sophia gave him a choice. "It is either me or your mother." Mama Rosa looked at her son. Ben stood quiet for a while, then said the words that broke his mother's heart. "Mama, please go outside. I will talk to you later." Her heart broke. "But it is raining," she said quietly. Ben looked away. "Please, Mama, just go outside." Without saying anything, Mama Rosa walked into the storm with no shoes into the cold night. As the rain hit her and inside the house, her only son closed the door. The cold rain poured down like water from the sky. Mama Rosa stood by the gate, wet from head to toe. Her thin dress stuck to her weak body. She held herself, shaking in the dark night. She could not believe it. Her own son, the child she worked so hard to raise, had thrown her out like a stranger. She looked up and said, "Oh God, is this how my story ends?" People walked by, but no one cared to ask why an old woman was standing in the rain crying. Inside the house, Sophia was busy laughing with her friends on the phone. Ben sat on the chair, thinking hard. His heart was heavy. But his pride kept his mouth shut. Sophia said, "Do not feel sorry for her. She will learn." And Ben said nothing. Time passed. Mama Rosa sat on the ground outside. The rain did not stop. Her strength became weaker. Her body became cold like ice. At midnight, Mama Rosa fell down. She fainted. In the morning, a kind neighbor saw her lying still by the gate. They took her to the hospital fast. When Ben heard the news, fear filled his heart. He ran to the hospital and saw his mother on a bed. Tubes in her nose, machines making sounds beside her, eyes closed. He fell on his knees beside her bed. "Mama, Mama, please do not leave me. I am sorry. I am so sorry." He cried loudly. But Mama Rosa did not open her eyes. The doctor shook his head. She is very weak. We do not know if she will live. She is holding on by God's help. Ben's heart broke like glass. He sat by her bed all day, all night, refusing to go home. He cleaned her face. He prayed for her. He cried like a child. He remembered the days when Mama Rosa carried him on her back, when she sold her last dress just to pay his school fees, when she slept hungry so he could eat. Now he had thrown that same woman into the cold rain. Something inside him broke. He went home, packed his bags and faced Sophia. You destroyed my heart. You made me treat my mother like an animal. You do not deserve this home. You do not deserve me. Sophia laughed. Is that a joke? Ben looked her straight in the eyes. I am done. I choose my mother. He sent her divorce papers the next morning. No begging could change his heart. Ben moved into a small house near the hospital just to be close to Mama Rosa. He cooked for her himself, washed her, and prayed by her bed every day. One morning as he sang softly beside her, Mama Rosa opened her eyes. Ben, is that you? She said quietly. Ben started crying. Yes, Mama, it is me. I am so sorry. Please forgive me. Mama Rosa smiled weakly. I already forgave you before you asked, my son. I am your mother. My love for you can never die. Ben cried on her chest like a baby. From that day, Ben changed completely. He built a house for his mother, got nurses, and took care of her like a queen. He left his business for a year just to stay by her side. And Sophia became sad and alone. People laughed at her everywhere. The proud wife who hated her mother-in-law was now by herself. Months passed and Mama Rosa became strong again. Her eyes were bright. Her smile came back. She became the happiest mother on earth. Not because of money, but because her son finally saw her worth. Every morning, Ben would kneel before his mother and say, Mama, thank you for giving me life. Thank you for never giving up on me. Thank you for forgiving me when I did not deserve it. Mama Rosa would gently touch his head and say, My son, a mother's love is like God's love. It never ends no matter how bad the child acts. Ben opened a big foundation in his mother's name. The Mama Rosa Foundation, where he helped poor women, single mothers, and children with no parents. He would tell everyone, if your mother is still alive, love her while you can. Do not wait until you lose her before you start feeling sorry. The story of Mama Rosa touched many lives. People from different places came to honor her. She became a mother to many. Her tears became happy stories. Her shame turned into glory. Ben's business grew bigger than ever. God lifted him up, and this time he never let pride, money, or anyone make him forget the woman who gave him everything. Things we can learn from this story. 1. Never forget the person who stood by you when you had nothing, especially your mother. 2. Money, marriage, or success should never make you disrespect your parents. 3. A husband or wife that hates your mother is not the right person for you. 4. Do not let pride make you throw away people who love you truly. 5. God blesses those who honor their parents, even the Bible says so. 6. No matter how far you have gone in life, never be too big to say I am sorry and make things right. Thank you for watching this powerful story. If this story touched your heart, please do not scroll away without doing these 3 things. Like this video to spread this message of love. Share it with someone who needs this reminder. Subscribe for more life-changing and emotional stories like this. What did you learn from this story? Write your thoughts in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. May God bless every mother out there, and may we never forget to honor those who loved us when we had nothing. We love you all.